Meiburg, and I'm with Stefano Lubiana of Stefano Lubiana Wines from Tasmania, Australia. Stefano, you come from 5 generations of winemaking. What did they do? Just give you a baby bottle when you're born full of wine?
Not quite. Just born in the environment, and you know, the winery was my playground as a child. So I used to play hide and seek behind the barrels and brought up in that lovely culture.
Generally mess everything up.
Yeah, destroy things and take the buns off the barrels, and but just brought up in it and grew to love it, you know, and in that lovely Italian environment with food and big tables and people crunching bread and having lovely food and having that lovely wine, and yeah, I became naturally interested in it. And my father never pushed me. He said, "You do whatever you want to do," and probably because of that, he used to run down the winery and do his work, and I used to, "Where's Dad gone?" And I'd chase him and find out, and you know, followed him around and really became interested.
Now, you made wine in Riverland, different parts of Australia.
Yeah.
So why did you settle for the Apple Isle?
The lovely Apple Isle. I had a really big passion, which I still do, to make sparkling wines. And after looking around Australia, I did do a big search, and I thought it was the perfect place for it. Nice and cool, you know, lovely long day length, and just excellent climate for, you know, real crisp, fresh white wines and Pinot Noirs. Ever since I was a child, in our hallway, we have this really ornate, lovely marble top table and a really ornate mirror. I love to bring those features, that concept, onto this label, really opulent and luxurious. Yeah.
What are some of the challenges you have producing sparkling wine?
Oh, challenges. I suppose the biggest, the hardest thing is, because it's almost like a 2-part process. You have to make the wine, and then you put it through the secondary. Make it again. And it's trying to determine what this wine will taste like in 5 years' time or 6 years' time. You know, and it's difficult, and I think it just takes time and to see how that base wine will mature.
I think when it comes to sparkling wine, it's a wine that is so subtle. It's often difficult to figure out how to, say, judge the qualities of sparkling wine. What are some tips you might have?
I think having a wine that's reserved, so not too much, not too opulent, not too in your face, for choice of better words. So something that's reserved, and I really do try and not to have the wine too fruity to start with, because then the wine becomes a fruity sparkling wine. Because the bubbles accentuate everything. They accentuate the faults, volatile acidity, things like that, but they also accentuate fruit and the positives. And to keep a wine in balance, you have to keep that in mind, that you do have that carbon dioxide in there constantly pulling things out of the wine.